guys, how's it going? It's Thursday, the 28th of September 2017, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Hooray. And you probably watch on YouTube, but you might be watching on the podcast as well, because I put these videos on the podcast as well. You know what I mean? Just started doing that, so I thought it might help a few people. Do you know what I mean? It's a ball acher for me, like. That podcast is doing alright. It's number 1 in the top 200 in our category already. Yeah, no shit. I'm quite proud of that. Thousands and thousands and thousands of downloads every day. And I think it might be popular. I actually enjoy the podcast, but it's getting it to monetize, isn't it? Because you've got to earn some revenue from it. You know, that's the only thing, and it's the one that takes the most time. I think I did an episode the other day. I think it was 1 hour and 50 minutes or something like that, and you got a couple of hours sorting it all out. So it's a bit of a ball ache. But if you want to subscribe, which is free, it's just go to www.koptalkpodcast.com and you'll see the links on there to it. There's also reference to the KopTalk podcast Extra Time, which is going to be some extra episodes for people that support me, a bit like DKB.tv with the KopTalk videos, hopefully. Just gonna try and make it work, guys. It's as simple as that. I've got 2017 crowdfunder running as well at the minute. Links in below. I know none of you give a fuck, but I've got to mention it. So I've got to try. But I'm not feeling very well today. Again, you know, I was in hospital last week. Was it last week? Just about 10 days ago. I'm not feeling very good today, which you can probably tell. But a bit worrying, to be honest. So it probably don't fucking matter anyway. I wanted to talk to you about the Liverpool trio that's been selected for international duty with England. That's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Daniel Sturridge and Jordan Henderson. They've all been named in this squad. Now, the games, apparently it's two... I want to see the image. There we go. It's the 2 final qualifiers or something, I think. Now, you're probably thinking, why don't I know that? Because I have absolutely no interest in international football. I do like the finals, you know, the Euros, the World Cup. I love the World Cup. I'll watch every game that's possible. I love the finals. And I don't just mean for, like, England. They're fucking, you know, they don't really inspire me much. But I just like football, you know, and I like watching all the different countries in the world and that, you know what I mean? So I wasn't sure anything about. I didn't even know there was an international break coming up, to be honest. Again, I think I heard it mooted a few days ago. So it says England versus Slovenia, or Slovenia, however you want to pronounce it, on Thursday the 5th of October, and then Lithuania on the 8th. I mean, fuck me, I can't believe we're going through this fucking shit again. You know, you just get back into it, don't you? The season started, then we had that, you know, international break for the other shit, the other weeks, and then you're like, yeah, finally it's back, let's get on with it. And they're doing it again. You know, I just want to watch, like, you know... Am I the only one? I don't think I'm the only one at all. So if we look here at Liverpool's fixtures, right, so we've got Sunday the 1st, right, this weekend, innit? Yeah? Yeah, Sunday the 1st, Newcastle away. And then 13 days until we play the Scum. 2 fucking weeks again. I don't know about you, but that Gareth Southgate doesn't inspire me at all, guys. Does it you? Just fuck all for me. Can you imagine if Milner was his captain? There'd be a fucking perfect partnership, them two. He just doesn't. But maybe, you know, maybe we've had more inspirational managers in the past, you know, and you know, people like Venables, for example, which is, I think, was the last time I enjoyed watching England play. Does anyone remember? Was it England 4, Netherlands 1 or something like that? I can't remember. I might have been 4, I don't know, but that was some fucking game. That must have been 96. Was it around 96 Euros? I can't remember. 96. How long ago was that, guys? 4, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years, yeah? Are any of you not old enough to have seen it? Because, like, it's weird when people say that. You know, I get a lot of these people, you know, these trolls online and that, and these people from other Liverpool sites and that, and Twitter accounts and shit, they try to give me shit sometimes, and I think to myself, and I often tell them, I say, you were on a fucking potty when I started KopTalk, you fucking moron. Don't give me that shit. Fucking KopTalk. I don't know. I've got this feeling that KopTalk's coming to the end. I don't know. I think I'm getting too miserable and old now. I'm 43 now. And I enjoy doing the videos, right? I enjoy doing the podcasts, but I'm not really enjoying the other stuff that comes with it anymore. And I'm starting to wonder if I should be doing something else. But there you go. So we'll see. We'll see. I might not be here in a few days. It's true. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit of a drama queen. I just don't feel very well, guys. And yeah. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I just did this fucking, what is it? This blood sugar reading, and it was like really high. And I had that last like 10 days ago before they took me into hospital. And they put that down to like, not, you know, I was not very well at the time. You know, it wasn't nothing to do with that. They said, oh, it's because you're not well that your blood sugars are up and that, you know. And I've been feeling a bit dizzy since I was in hospital, you know. And like the last few days, I've been a bit lightheaded and that, you know. And I'm not. I know you'll take piss on that, but I'm just not feeling great. So I just thought, I'll just check my blood sugar, like, and it's like 320 or something. And I looked up online, right? I looked it because I don't really understand it all. You know what I mean? And it says if it's over 300, mine's 320. It says danger. Call your doctor immediately. So that's put me in a right good fucking state of mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm sorting it out. So I've just necked a few pints of water. I went in the gym and got on bike for a few minutes and just to move a little bit. I'm under the weather. I'm not feeling great. So there you go. I'm sure you're not interested, but you know, if you're a long-term like follower of my content and that, we're like pals. That we're like family, you know. And I'll be alright. I'm sure. I'm on this lifestyle change, guys. I've lost like fucking nearly 2 stone in last fucking couple of months, 6 weeks or something. I'm doing all right. But you go on Google, don't you? And by the time you finish reading everything, you're fucking dead, aren't you? Anyway, so that's the England fucking carry on. I'm sure you're not even interested. You know what? I bet I couldn't name. Right, this is true. All right, I couldn't name a starting 11 for England. And what I mean by that is I couldn't name like each position in the team. I don't think. Oh God, I feel fucking dizzy. I don't think I could name the whole thing. You know what I mean? Whereas when I was younger, when I was interested, I could name right through the back, the defence, the midfield. You know what I mean? And the thing is, back then, and I'm not talking fucking years and years and years, decades ago. You know what I mean? We used to have some players, didn't we, that had a bit of bottle and that. You know, it's just our lot. I don't know. It just seems it last. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Last couple of World Cups, last Euros, and that. They just seem a bit cowardly, don't they? They don't really get fucking stuck in. And even Steven Gerrard never really impressed me for England. You know, I won't say that he was like, you know, a bottler or anything like that, because he clearly wasn't. I'm talking about a lot of them poncy fucking footballers, you know. So. But yeah, so a fucking 10-minute video about England that we're not even interested in. But you know, obviously we've got Liverpool players that are included in the squad, and I used to say to people when I first started KopTalk, and we used to have these debates. I used to say because people have always said Liverpool winning the league or England winning the World Cup, and I used to say England winning the World Cup, and I know you're going to be like, what? But I'd seen Liverpool win the league, and obviously England hadn't won a World Cup since '66, and I was born in '74. So I was starting to think I might never see one in my lifetime. So I'd like to see one, you know. And I used to defend our international games by saying, look, you know, Liverpool players that are being selected for international duty with their various countries. That means, in theory, they're playing the world's best, you know, at these big tournaments. So that makes them better players and more experienced, and that can only benefit the club, for sure. Yeah. But now, if you ask me, I'd say hands down. I'd love to see England win World Cup, but I'm not really. I moved to Spain, and then Spain won the World Cup, won the Euros, won every fucking thing, you know. So, yeah, kind of weird. I'm definitely more about club than country now. I don't even watch these games, guys. These fucking England games, I won't even watch them. I try to watch them. But you know, it's always that which I like all that, right? I like that, but I don't like it when it's some cunt playing it in that fucking England band. Them, do you know what? They need coshing. Don't they need them fucking on the side of their heads? You know what I mean? Stress me out, man. Fucking 10, 13-year-olds. And I know it's good for kids to go on, but you know what I'm talking about, don't you? It's like that cunt that's always ringing that fucking bell. Nah, you see, I'm not that poorly, am I? Because I'm fucking still ranting and raving and carrying on. Yeah. Right, I'm off. I need to go and do something with DKB.TV now. So, yeah, it's good. Do you know what, right, yesterday, a couple of people that used to be in our Liverpool FC KopTalk group on Facebook, right, added me to a group chat, like they're like 2 or 3 lads or whatever, yeah, nice people and that, yeah. And it was like, you know, the conversation was like, you know, just board meeting, shall we have a, I think we should maybe suggest to dunk this and that. And I'm like, who are these people? What are they on about? Right? Because I got added to it. And in this conversation, cut long story short, they were in the KopTalk group, and I don't think they like it anymore, because there's a lot of these, like, you know, like, fans that are a bit like Klopp out and that, you know, and people are a bit loony, I'm saying. But there's 50,000 people in there, it's a lot of people in it. And they were like, you know, basically I think they'd left the group because it was too much for them, you know, a bit silly or whatever, which I understand that, you know. And they've set up a group of their own, and they've got about 45 people in it, I think. And, you know, they're sort of like, you know, saying that they've got a nice environment, sensible environment, and that they should speak to me, and they will come in, they'll do me a favour and admin the KopTalk group for me, which is very nice, you know, and they can cross-promote into my group, you know, and stuff like that, you know, but it's doing me a favour, and I would be his loss if he doesn't, you know, accept. And I'm just like, I get what they're saying, like, it's like, you know, they're saying like it's too mental, these people having all these waffy opinions about Liverpool, which is it's the internet, right? But when you're managing 45 people approximately in a group to 50,000 people, that's some fucking difference. It's very easy, isn't it, for managing like less than 50 people or something, to be able to keep it in line, keep it sensible and whatnot, to then comparing that to 50,000 fucking people. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, last night I was just like, oh guys, I ain't got no problem with these guys at all. But I was just like, you know, no, is what I was like. I mean, we've got that group, and we've got another group on Facebook as well, which is called KopTalk by Invitation. You're more than welcome. And that's to try and limit some of that stupidity, and also keep it so it's more understandable, because a lot of people in the 50,000 group, right, talk a bit this and, you know, and all that, you know, like in lingo. Do you know what I mean? Not like some kids showing off in fucking England where they try to be all gangster and that. I'm talking about people that are living out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it can be a bit frustrating, to be honest. So I created another one called KopTalk by Invitation, which has only about 300 people in 250, 280 or something like that. But that's without trying, you know, and it's just like they have a bit more sense. But the thing is that I said to these lads last night in this conversation, I said, look, thanks so much for thinking about me, you know, but you can't censor people's opinions. Now, we get this on the KopTalk forums as well, koptalk.com/forums, free to register if you want to go. And people will report posts by other people because they've posted something annoying, for example, Klopp out, or, you know, just something where you think, nah, you know, a minority opinion. But you can't stop these people from having that opinion as long as they express it sensibly, right? So Klopp out isn't really sensible, is it? It's like, if you've got a reason for that, you know, explain who's your alternative to Klopp. You know, what are your reasons? It's still madness, but you've still got to let them people have a voice. You can't just stop someone from having an opinion because you don't share it or because they're completely mental. Do you know what I mean? So this is the sort of stuff that I have to deal with in the background, and I'm getting too old for it, guys. I'm getting too old for it. You know what I mean? And I just think I like doing my vids for you guys. I like doing the podcast because it's mainly you guys as well. You know, I love reading your emails, and every comment you put on here, I read all your views. You know, I like that. I enjoy that. But I can't be doing with like stupidity. I just can't be doing with it. You know, I'd like to create my own stupidity and have a giggle with you lot, you know. So anyway, if you're watching, guys, no offence, you know, good luck with your project, whatever you're doing. But honestly, I really don't give a fuck. You know, it's disappointing that you're not happy in that group, and I understand that, you know, you're saying, oh, it's too much, because it's too much for me. You know, but you can't just tell people, you can't say that. You can limit it a little bit. You know, but you can't tell people not to have that opinion, even if they are fucking deluded. They're allowed to have it. You know, so, and like I say, if we know, we do have another group with about 300 people in, not even that eliminates all that. You know what I mean? I can't explain to you how I deal with the application process for it, because people would say it was wrong. But I do try to just accept people that are going to, you know, that Liverpool Football Club is an English club. It's in England. You know, you need to be able to hold a conversation. Your English doesn't have to be perfect, but it doesn't work if you've got all the different languages and everything. So I've tried to keep that more understandable. Does that make sense? But without being, you know, like, I don't want this person in. But it's just, you've got to have some level of sense. So I think both groups complement each other. I think you've got the free-for-all. It's not a free-for-all. You've just got a lot of people from different, you know, aspects of the world that they act and behave a little bit differently to us. That's all. And what can you do? You've seen it in pre-season when Liverpool go away on to different parts of the world. You can see how passionate some of these fans are. And maybe that's all they've got in their lives. Maybe their lives are even shittier than ours. So who are we to tell them what they can and can't fucking say? Do you know what I mean? And I'm not suggesting that's what you guys are doing, but I'm trying to say to you that it's very easy to compare. It's very easy, to look in and talk about moderating 45 people or something compared to 50,000 fucking people. You know, 20 years almost I've got experience of moderating Liverpool forums, and now with the emergence of social media, you know, these groups and shit like that. And then, you know, back in the day, I mean, KopTalk, you know, has spawned maybe half a dozen at least Liverpool websites, many of which you guys will know, because, you know, of fallouts over the years. You know, I had moderators that used to be on the forums on KopTalk, the free forums, and they were doing the same thing. They were like, he has to go, this particular fan has to go, or we go. You know, and the argument is, well, why? And it's like, because he talks shit, you know, and it's like, well, maybe he does talk shit, but you can ignore him. You don't have to engage with him. He might talk shit, but he's still a Liverpool fan. His heart's still in the right place. He's not deliberately being a cunt, you know. And it's like, I like you guys, but I'd rather you didn't go, but I'm not going to push out one person, even if it means losing all of you lot. That's just my beliefs, you know. And I think there's about 6 or 7 of them just left, set up their own website, you know, to take KopTalk on and all that. And it's just the usual shit. I mean, this is going back to fucking when I was in my 20s and that. You know, and it's just like you learn to deal with these things, and you just think, end of the day, does it really fucking matter? I can't be doing with that. Like I said, I've got on the free forums now, people just reporting a post because they don't agree with what someone's saying. There's a particular character that goes on them free forums on KopTalk. He's a wind-up merchant, you know, but you can't talk about that, you know. And if he says that, you know, he'll go on and he'll say that he'll refer to, we're not fans. He doesn't refer to us as fans of the club anymore. He'll refer to us as customers, you know, because that's what he thinks we now are. And we've seen examples of this under Fenway Sports Group, yeah, customers, not fans, PR, you know, gaffs and all that. And he's actually right, isn't he? But it winds people up because he keeps saying, yeah, you're a good customer of Liverpool FC. I can see that. You know, you just know he's taking the piss, but can't you just ignore him? That's just how I think. I think life's too fucking short as a man. Because if I worked this short, I wouldn't be so fat. I've worked that out. I've thought about this. I thought if I was 10 foot tall, I'd be a lot thinner. It's fucking right, yeah. Anyway, that's that. So that's my fucking excitement for today. I hope that crowdfunder's successful because I want to carry on all this shit. I do. I just need to take a step back from social media, I think, because that's where it is. That's where all loons are, you know, guys. If you're on social media, right, privately, like in your private life, or, I don't know, maybe business or whatever, have you now not got on your own, like, say, Facebook account, people that you've known for years, and you now look at them, what the stuff they put on, and think, he's fucking nuts, man. Is it fucking, you know. What's all that about, guys? You see these fucking people now, and blokes taking part in it going, date night tonight, me and Janice. Date night! Fucking date night! What the fuck is date night? Slipping the old finger night, maybe. No, but what I mean is, like, date night. Ain't that just like a night with your chick or your boyfriend? You know, if you're that way inclined, don't bother me all that. I ain't bothered about all that. Like I said, life's too short, I couldn't give a fuck. Not bothered about the colour of your skin, your sexual orientation, fuck all, I ain't bothered. Right? But surely, date night, Saturday night, right, date night for me, right, if you must, is a fucking takeaway and a fucking movie. But we've done that for fucking years, but on social media, it's fucking date night. Fuck off, man. Date night, my ass. I can't stand the social media. Same when Valentine's comes round, innit? And you go, oh, look what Barry's got me. And fucking petals and fucking roses and all that shit. Fuck off. We all know Barry's shagging fucking Claire down the old fucking dog and duck. You know what I mean? We all know you fucking hate each other. They can't be doing it, guys. But you know, this is what I'm saying. It's like all fake and fucking shit, innit? I go in there and wind every cunt up. I've now, right? I have 2 Facebook accounts. I have one for this shit, right? Dunk Oldham, D-U-N-K Oldham, right? And I have a personal one, Duncan Oldham, but that's just like my family. I'm with my kids on there, you know what I'm saying, right? On my personal one, right? Even my personal one, I've unfollowed that many people now that I now see more adverts than I do fucking statuses from people. Because I just do me head in, guys. They do me head in. And you know yourself, if you go on Twitter, they're all on there and all fucking lunatics. And when you look at our supporters, man, they're all arguing over these. Oh, just, why? Why get involved in it? Just fucking walk by. You know what I'm saying? If someone says Klopp out, right? Let them fucking say it. We know they're fucking deluded. Excuse me. But they're entitled to that opinion. I prefer it when someone says, look, I'm not really sure about Klopp, like, because of right? Someone having a discussion. That's what fucking discussion forums are about. You can't just spit your fucking dummy out because someone's got a different opinion with you, can you? And why try and argue with some cunt? It's like these fuckers online as well that try and force fucking political opinions on you. I couldn't give a flying fuck who you vote for. I couldn't give a fuck. Couldn't give a fuck. But why did they do it? You must have, come on, please tell me. I know we're going off here, but please tell me. You must have someone on your Facebook account, right, that is constantly posting fucking drivel about politics. Right? I've got one as a chick on mine, right? All she does is fucking slag off Donald Trump all the time. I think, for fuck's sake, man, I know you don't fucking like him, but that's it, you know. I actually like Donald Trump. I like Jeremy Corbyn, and I like Farage, right? And do you know why I like them 3 fucking maniacs? Because they stand by their beliefs, and they're like far left and far right, if you think about it, or some would say, yeah? But I just think to myself, well, you know, he's fucking mental. They're all fucking mental, but I just think, well, at least he stands up for what he believes in, and he's not going to fucking change like these fucking two-faced politicians. So I like all that shit. I love it. It's like a fucking circus, isn't it? Fucking social fucking media, my ass. I could waffle to you for ages. 25 minutes in now. Half an hour ago I was sat in here, man, being fucking force-fed fucking pints of water and told to get fucking moving. Seriously, I've got messages here from my fucking auntie waiting while I've been recording this. She'll be flapping like fuck. I don't fucking know what's going to happen to me, do I? Alright. Do you want to see something I bought? I haven't even opened it yet. Do you want to see? What do you reckon that is? What do you reckon that is? Do you reckon that's something for me, personally? Or do you reckon it's for you guys? Should we take a look? I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. There's a sticker on it, but I'm not showing you what it says on the sticker. Right? Oh, what is it? Jeremy Corbyn. Something in it. Happy Clappy Labour, they called them last night on news. Happy Clappy Labour. See, I was brought up in a Labour environment and all that, because my family had fuck all. But they are a bit like fucking happy clappy now, aren't they? A bit too much for me, that. Do you know what my main political thing is? You know, like when everyone goes, I vote whoever because of, yeah? Because some people vote because they might have beliefs about pensioners, some people vote because of kids, or whatever. Do you know what I vote? Do you know what the biggest thing is for me politically? You're gonna fucking laugh, and it's gonna put into, you know, like you all get this. It's not a fucking thong. I'd look like a fucking sumo wrestler, wouldn't I? Don't feel very well. My political belief, right? The one thing, fox hunting. And I'm fox hunting. I can't stand that, man. Fox hunting. Them fucking snobby bastards. Tally ho, Rodney, and all that. Tally fucking ho, you fucking bullying bastards. I'm soft as shit, mate. Everyone's like, oh, big man this, big man that. Nah, man. You know, I've got my little character online, Dunk. I like that. D-U-N-K. I like Dunk. Dunk's cool as fuck. He'll say what he fucking wants. I quite like, but there is Duncan. You know, Duncan's a little bit like, don't admit it, but I'm a bit of a pussy, a bit soft than that. And I just think, I feel sorry for them little foxes getting torn up for fucking sports. Cunts. I'd be one of, I tell you what, if they had one of them fucking meetings around me, I tell you what, I'd be there with fucking shovel, bashing them off fucking horses. It won't be fucking soft then. Can't stand it. And you know, I've got friends that, you know, live in the countryside, and, you know, a very good friend, and got farms and all that, and they're all like for all that shit. But I'd keep my mouth shut because they're allowed to have that fucking opinion. It's the same thing about football, isn't it? Far from me to tell them what they can and can't fucking do. Some of these fuckers online on these Liverpool groups and forums, they need to fucking, you know, understand that everyone's entitled to an opinion, whether you agree with it or not. This is it. Look. Look, can you see it? Look. Yeah. Right, guys, how's it going? Alright, and all that, yes. And my thinking is, right, this is me thinking. If I continue with KopTalk, which I'll have to continue with the members website and dkb.tv, but if I was to jack it all in, right, and start writing it, so I've been writing a book about 15 fucking years. Lost it once because my computer crashed. That was before we had the cloud and all that. You know, when the cloud first came out and they went, you can now store stuff in the cloud. I was like, how does it stay in cloud? Like computers, how do they drop through? Right, so listen, fuck off. I was joking. This is me thinking. I'm not getting up because every time I stand up I get dizzy, and that's what it says side effects is. That's why I took the fucking reading, because I couldn't understand why I'd keep feeling dizzy. Right, so my thinking is, right, this is it, right. This is a true story. This, right, there's my phone, right. This is the Samsung Note 8. Right, I love it. I've had it a week. Yeah. It's currently on charge. Right, hang on. Oh! How the fuck do I get it in here? Currently on charge. Right, true story. This, I shit you not. It is on charge because it only had 60%, and I thought I might be going to hospital soon. It's true. I was like, fucking get it on charge quick, because when I was in hospital last week without my phone, fucking hell, man. I'm not doing that again. So I've got an old phone, a spare phone. This is the Samsung 7 Edge, right? And I bought this little tripod last week, thanks to my DKB.TV subscribers that make all this possible. And never fucking moan either. I should be doing a video for them right now. But they never fucking moan. They're the best, honestly. KopTalk members are as well, obviously. What I'm saying is these people, they've got a right to moan. I've done a video today, don't you know? But they never fucking do, really. They're very good people. Just need to get back on form. So I was thinking, right, I've got another desk over there with the old iMac on, right, but I need to separate my recording space from where I work. Because around me here, right, there's no wonder I'm dizzy, 4 great big fucking huge lights facing me. They're called soft boxes, I think. Right? And I don't like, I have to move them when I work and that, and it's just, I can't be arsed. So I'm thinking, right, I want to create 2 areas, one to do my videos and one to work at, yeah. So what I thought, right, what I could do is move this computer over there, right, onto another desk. Put this on a tripod here, right, facing me. Record here underneath these lights, yeah. Disconnect and then take it to the computer and edit it over there without the glare, and I've got a bit more space over there, yeah. Because this is a very big room, this office. I had this office made just for this shit, right? But I tried it a few days ago and the video quality was exceptional. However, the audio wasn't. So I bought this, right? So what I'm going to try, hopefully, if I'm around in a fucking few days, if I go missing for a few days, you better start fucking asking where I am. Is I'm going to try this on a stand here, and I'm going to try this, and I'm going to see what it's like, right? Are you fucking so chuffed that I told you that? Yeah? If you're still watching, you're a legend anyway. YouTube says, don't make videos more than 3 minutes long, because you won't, you know, your user base will turn off. Whoa, hey, fucking hell, I felt dizzy then. Your user base, rewind the video, then did I shake my head before I went, whoa, wee? Why did I go, whoa, wee? I felt a bit dizzy. Your user base will, I could be dying, you could be making a series of videos, you might, you know what I mean? You might come back to these videos in a few years and go, he was alright, was done, don't half miss him, in fact, couldn't. Remember that video when he was dying? Don't know why I'm laughing, I'm shitting myself. And I know you'll tell me off. Some of you will message me, I know you will. You'll put comments in there going, don't, fuck's sake, man. Look after yourself. I know I'm trying to look after myself, aren't I? Trying to. I've been on a lifestyle change, aren't I? I'm losing loads of fucking weight. I'm losing weight and getting fucking ill. My mum stopped smoking, had a fucking heart attack. Fucking true, man. Seriously. I've never eaten so well and been so fucking active compared to not. I haven't been active in the last couple of weeks as I haven't been well. Right? And I've never been so fucking poorly, man. Seriously. Anyway, so we've got this fucking thing, right? So I'm going to try that for you. See what it does. It's like a fucking doctor's surgery, look. I've even got my fucking blood pressure machine in that just to see if I was fucking... What, you know what I mean? I'll check my blood pressure. Why am I feeling so fucking ill? That thing started fucking flashing. Only orange though, not red. But the other thing, the blood thing, sugar thing, fuck me. And that's never that high, ever. It was that high when I got took to hospital the other week in ambulance. And they said to me, don't worry about it. In an ambulance with fucking light sirens on everything. Don't worry about it. Oh no, it's fine. It's just fucking fine. Yeah, I'm not worried at all. Don't worry about it because you've been vomiting and you're not very well, so you know it can make these things increase. And I left it. I just fucking come away. I ain't even checked it since then, since they discharged me. Fucking today, I've complained of feeling a bit dizzy the last few days, so I thought I better check it and see what's what. Fucking checked it. Fucking terrified now. I fucking googled it. It said if it's over 300, danger. Contact doctor immediately. No, they can fuck off. I had to make a video first for my people. Alright, I'm in denial. I'm shitting myself. I'll be alright. Right, so that's that one. I've got nothing else to tell you. Oh, look at this, look. You might like this. Pro Evolution Soccer. I got a keyring, look. Yeah. I got the game, the fancy game, yeah, and the it's a thingy-majig, look, so you can pull it out. That's what she said. Everyone has good intentions to pull out, but it never works. I ended up with a daughter because of that. Well, she's fucking brilliant. In case you're watching, Princess. I have to behave myself sometimes. You can keep all your porn on there, and well, maybe not all of it, a little bit. He says with 3 hard drives around it. Right, I'm off. Right, I'm off ski. So, it's Thursday. I'm off. I'm tired. I'm going to go and... I can't do a DKB.TV video for you guys today. I was going to do one. I just hope that you'll understand that I can't do one. And I tell you why it's a lot harder when I do a DKB.TV video than when I do a KopTalk.TV video, because of the way that I then have to let you know, upload the preview and do it. I have to post it a lot more different places and that, so that you know about it. So if you could just cut me some slack for, but not that you ever get on my case, to be honest, you're very, very, very good people. But I think it's probably advisable that I upload this now and just get out of here with these lights and just go and chill for a little bit. I'm waiting to hear back about whether I need to go to Quacks. So. And that's it. All right. So I'm supposed to be getting fibre optic in this month. They said September. It's not going to happen, is it, guys? I can't wait to do that. My intentions is to really focus on the videos and the podcast stuff, even away from Liverpool Football Club and away from football. I'm going to do a podcast, a general topic podcast. That's sort of like non-politically, politically incorrect podcast kind of thing. Not to cause offence, but just to stop pussyfooting and that. I can't stand all that shit, because you can't say shit today, can you, without someone fucking moaning. So I want to do something like that. I'm waiting for my good friend Rob. He's a Liverpool fan. He's just doing me a little logo and that. So as soon as he sent me that, I'm going to put it on iTunes and do that. Just need to get away from the football sometimes, because it gets a bit fucking annoying. I think the worst thing is with the social media, here he goes again, is it's you're giving access to your mind to these people. And my friend Steve, he was in Benidorm, right, the Benidorm TV series. The Gav is the dad. And I remember an interview he did, and he said that he doesn't bother with social media like Twitter and that, because you are giving access to your mind. So, in other words, people can be negative or whatever, and you're letting them in your mind, and your mind's supposed to be a valuable thing. And I do find that's the case. I mean, to be honest, you've seen the shit about me online, the people that try to have a go at me, and I've had it for years and that, and I get that, and I handled things wrong when I was in my 20s and 30s and that, because I used to bite. Now I couldn't give a fuck. People can say what they want about me now. I would not. I swear to fuck, give a fuck. What's all? But when you're younger and that, you're like, fucking what? But I don't really. I still get it. There's a lot of these people on Twitter that fucking hate me. But it's not so much that. Do you know what annoys me more? The hate doesn't bother, because you just block that, get rid of that. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me. What bothers me is these people. There's just these snowflake reds that just get on my tits sometimes, that just can't accept certain stuff, and there's certain topics I just will not debate with people. And I think if you look at my Twitter profile, it says I'm not interested in anyone else's opinions but my own, and I actually fucking mean that. I really do. How arrogant is that? I'm willing to talk to people, and you guys leave comments all the time, but what I mean is, the reason I put that there is because I get people that want to tell me how great FSG are, and I'm not someone that's anti-FSG. I don't fucking like them, and I'd rather they left. I just don't think they're great owners, But I don't want to talk about them. I don't want someone to tell me how. I can't. Do you see how stressed I'm getting? There's someone getting into my head telling me, and I just feel like going, mate, fuck off. Just fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've enjoyed this chat with you. I've actually really, really enjoyed it. I actually thought to myself, I need to make a video, show me little chubby face, and take it from there. But it's actually turned out to be quite a therapeutic video. I've quite enjoyed it. So hopefully I'll be making you one tomorrow. And the DKB.TV subscribers, I promise you, I will deal with you first. I promise you, I really will. But I just didn't want to go through the stress of all that right now. And I've done some podcasts this week. I'm sure you followed it. I've mentioned it earlier, KopTalkPodcast.com. I think I've done 3. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I'm not going to do one of those today. I was going to do one, but I'm not. I haven't got the energy to do it. Genuinely not taking the piss. Don't feel very well. So I'm going to leave that, and I'll hopefully do one tomorrow. But the podcasting is if you like the videos, you will like the podcast. I honestly think that. And the good thing is that what I don't get to do on here is get to read a lot of your opinions out. So with the podcast is based around your emails, or, you know, like podcast@KopTalk.com, and I read every email out. Obviously, I wouldn't read a ridiculous, like, awful email or something. But I mean, is anyone that, you know, sensible emails, I read out. So it's all of your opinions, and I deal with them. That's how the show works on the podcast. So I might touch on 2 or 3 things in the news I did, but the majority of the podcast is your emails. So without the podcast emails, I can't do the podcast. Get my drift? I feel like I'm waffling, but I've probably been waffling for too long anyway. But so I think the podcast is pretty popular, and I'd like to keep that going. And if I get support on there, then I will do what's called the KopTalk Extra Time podcast, which might be 2 episodes a week, maybe for those people that support. You know, it's just stuff like that, really. I've just got to find a way of making it all work, guys. That's it. It's all got to pay for itself. That's it. That's all I'm bothered about. I don't need vast sums of money. I just want it to pay for itself and justify my time. So we'll see how it goes. And like I say, I've got the crowdfunder. The link is below in the video description. I think that's going to bomb. I just think it's going to bomb and not be that. It's always the usual people that support you. They're always the nice people that support you. Some people can't support. They do support by watching my videos, liking, give me a thumbs up on it. Give me a thumbs up on the videos. That makes my day when I see that. It doesn't make my day as much as a thumbs down though. When I see a thumbs down, that makes me laugh because I think, fucking hell, I've annoyed someone. Do you know what I mean? That's the internet for you, isn't it? Some people get buttered up. I know some people that make videos and they get really upset when they get thumbs down, and I'm like, why doesn't that not make you laugh? Someone picked a mouse up, right, or on the phone or whatever, and did that because of you, because of me. And I swear to God, that makes me fucking chuckle. Now, it won't make me laugh if you all do the thumbs down now, because I know you've done that before in other videos I mentioned it, because then it's not authentic, it's not real. But I do laugh, and it's really fun. I'll tell you another thing that's funny. Sometimes I'll put a video and I've got a thumbs down within seconds of it going live. It's like that one person that fucking hates me but wants to watch all my videos, and then it's straight down. And I think to myself, fuck off, that video's just gone online and you can't have watched it, because look, my video's 42 minutes, so you can't have fucking watched it and you're already down in it. I just think if you make videos and someone thumbs down, don't get upset, guys. Just see it as a fucking big compliment. I mean, it might be a negative compliment if there's such a thing, but I just think it chuckles. I just think that's power that you've given someone. I'm a cunt. I know I'm a cunt. I don't know. Right, turn the negatives into positives. Right, guys, I love you. I'll leave you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know you like the long videos, and those of you that don't, you didn't have to fucking watch it, did you? They'll have gone ages ago anyway. Fuck knows what I'm going to title this video. Right, I love you guys, and hopefully I'll speak to you tomorrow.